Hello and welcome on this new weekly market analysis video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. Before we start, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and kindly leave a comment and share the video. Also, I'm very proud to share with you our results in the Forex VIP channel on Telegram. As you can see, my friends, we have really made perfect days. For example, Monday, we barely had any losses at all with this 10 pips. And then Tuesday was a perfect day with the 100% in profit. All of the signals, as we can see, full of green. Then also on Wednesday, we only had one loss compared to these profits. And again, Thursday was really a perfect day with only 2 losses. But however, Friday was sadly a bad day. And this is something really normal in trading Forex. We cannot expect every single day to be really profitable. I mean, the results you are seeing right in front of you is almost perfect. I mean, not many people can deliver these signals. We are doing the best we can to deliver to you these perfect signals. And again, it's really normal that some days not really gonna be that profitable. So again, this is our VIP signals channel on Telegram. Once you join the channel, you can actually check back the history of the channels to find the results by yourself. So again, my friends, we are really doing the best we can to deliver to you these pips. This week, we actually have been able to deliver 555 pips of profits to our clients in the VIP channel on Telegram, which I believe is really good results. So again, my friends, we are doing the best we can, and hopefully we will continue to deliver to you the best signals possible. And of course, to join this channel, please contact our support. You can find their contact details in the description below of this video. Contact them today, and hopefully we will see you there. Let's now begin analyzing the market, and as usual, we will start with the EURUSD. So let's now go to the weekly chart. So now here the weekly chart is actually telling me something. If I look right here at the real levels of the support, check this out. So here, of course, we have a real level of a support. And by the way, my friends, speaking of that, it's really important to let you know that here on my channel, I have a video called Falls and Real Breakouts. That actually explains to you in details everything you need to know about the real levels of a support and resistance and the fake breakouts. It will be very helpful and informative to you. Right here we can see finally a fake breakout happened on this level. Why we call it the fake breakout? Because we had here, of course, a bearish breakout from this level of a real support. Then instead of becoming a new resistance, which we have right here as well, the market did not respect this level as a new resistance and then instead just kept rising. Then lately, this current week, or actually the last week, that we can see that the market has indeed respected again the same level of a real support. So this is actually one of the best setups at all, to find a real level of a support, followed later with a fake breakout, then wait for the market to fall back again to the same level of a real support. And here you can place your buy order, exactly what happened right here with the EURUSD. Now that tells us that the market most likely is going to continue the rise because it's right now facing a bullish momentum. And where exactly the EURUSD is going to continue the rise to? At least to retest the broken level of a support trend line, as we can see right here. So we had, of course, a support trend line number 1, number 2, 3, 4, and finally here the bearish breakout. So now the EURUSD seems like it's going to continue the rise till it retests the broken level of a support trend line, which tells us that the market actually has the potential to continue the rise to approximately 200 pips. Let's now move to the daily chart. Now here daily chart is showing me an inverted head and shoulder has already been completed, which confirms that the EURUSD most likely is going to continue the rise. Let's now move to the 4-hour time frame. So our idea here always is to look at the weekly chart, then daily chart to confirm the direction of the market. Now based on the 4-hour time frame, we will find our decent entry, where exactly, precisely, we can place our buy or sell. Now, by looking at the 4-hour time frame, again, we can see the same, of course, the completed inverted head and shoulders pattern. And that means that we have to ignore actually right now the lowest level of a real support right here and just move on to the next level of a real support, which lies exactly right there. As we can see here, we have a real level of a support which has been respected. Now the EURUSD most likely will continue the fall till it reaches the bottom level of that real support, and after that will continue the rise. So for that reason, I would recommend to wait for the EURUSD to fall at the bottom of the support, which lies exactly right here. As we can see, here is the nearest level of a real support to that bullish breakout candle, which means we have to wait for the EURUSD to fall to around 36 pips till it reach 1.053. And if we buy the pair at this level, I would recommend to continue the buy till it reach the highest level of a nearest key level of a resistance, at 1.065, which means we are looking for around 122 pips of profit. In this case, our safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging lower than the bottom of the real, or actually the next real level of a support at 1.049, ranging for around 37 pips only. Actually, I would like to expand it a little bit more, just to give the candle space to breathe. So therefore, 44 pips is going to be our safe zone. Let's now move to the pound USD. Alright, so this is actually my last signal on the pound USD, but sadly it hasn't been triggered. This was of course from the midweek analysis, and as you can see, at least it went in the right direction, but hasn't been triggered. Now what's next with the pound USD? Actually really similar to the EURUSD. Here on the weekly chart we can see almost the same. We have another real level of a support, as we can see, actually it's right there. Here of course a real level of the support, then followed later with the fake breakout, and that's the reason we can see the market has reversed exactly at the same level of a real support. So as we can see, we have great examples of why this is a great strategy to find the real levels of a support and a resistance. So even daily chart showing actually the same. I will just save your time. Let's now move to the 4-hour time frame. So again, here we have the inverted head and shoulders, and as you can see, the direction is very strong bullish momentum. So the pound USD is most likely going to continue the rise, but now currently is facing a resistance here. So meaning the market actually has a chance to open with a bearish movement to continue the fall until a certain level, but after that we actually have to continue buying this pair. The question is where? Let me just tell you that we actually can buy exactly at the same level of a real support right here exactly. I was actually looking here at the left side here at this level of a support and this level of a resistance. That is of course a critical level. Here we have of course a real level of a support followed with another fake breakout. So therefore 1.270 seems like it's actually a safe level to start buying this pair, but we need more confirmations. Let's move to the 1-hour time frame. So here on the 1-hour time frame, we actually can see a better entry. If we can just buy the market exactly right here at the real level of a support, which is actually a support number 1, then waiting for the pound USD to fall again to reach the same level, retesting the same level of the support to create a second attempt of the support, which means we have to wait for the market to fall to another 27 pips before we can proceed to buy it. And if we do, we can continue the buy until the market reach the nearest level of a real support at 1.264, ranging for around 130 pips of profit. And the safe zone in this case shouldn't actually be ranging much lower than the bottom of the real support right here at 1.267, which will be ranging for around 41 pips only. That's everything, my friends, for the pound USD. Let's now move to the AUDUSD. So this was also my signal to buy the AUDUSD at 0.644, but as you can see, sadly it has failed. This was of course from the last midweek analysis, and of course I'm showing it because I'm very honest and transparent with my followers as much as possible. I don't want to hide the loss. Then they will say, oh, look at Salah, he hide the losses, he's only showing us profits. No way. Actually, we have sometimes really bad losses in Forex. I don't really make profits every day. Sometimes I really bad. Actually, really, sometimes I really mess up so much. Anyway, let's now see what we can do next with the AUDUSD. So let's now move to the weekly chart. So the weekly chart is showing us actually a very strong bearish momentum, and most likely right now the AUDUSD will continue the fall, but how far is going to continue the fall to? Actually, what we have right here is almost a channel, as you can see. Let me just make it clear for you. Let me just make it clear. Right here we have a channel, as you can see exactly. Right here, ignoring of course the fake breakout, we have here a real level of a resistance trend line, another real level of a resistance trend line. So here we have of course a completed channel, and it seems like the AUDUSD will actually continue the fall for a long period till it reaches the same level of a support trend line. So for that reason, we most likely going to continue shorting the AUDUSD. But remember, we are talking about weekly chart, so that means that the AUDUSD actually has a chance to continue the fall till it reached this level of a key support right here exactly at the bracket of 0.630. So meaning, based on weekly chart, the AUDUSD has a chance to continue the fall to reach this level. So meaning it will continue the fall to around 100 pips. So therefore, we will continue shorting the AUDUSD till it reaches this level. So let me just highlight that this is going to be our take profit level. Exactly right here, the absolutely lowest level of a real support right here. So 0.631 will be our take profit level, but when exactly and where we can start shorting the AUDUSD? Actually, I would like to bring to your attention this level right here. So here we have the nearest level of a real support to this bearish breakout candle. And that, my friends, is actually the best level to start shorting the market when it reaches the same level right here and creates a new level of a resistance. Not only that, but if we look at the left side, we can see that we had here in the past a real level of a resistance. But remember, this is a weekly chart, for fuck's sake. I mean, sorry, but this is a weekly chart. We cannot really analyze our entry based on it. So therefore, let's now move to the daily chart. So here, daily chart showing actually me something even better. Right here exactly on daily chart, we have the same scenario of a nearest level of a real support to this bearish breakout candle. So what we have to do right now is waiting for the AUDUSD to rise again to reach the same level of the support and then creates hopefully a new level of a resistance, and here we can start shorting the market. As you can see, I am a trader who really rely on support and resistance, and trust me, I actually have been making profits trading Forex, and I'm a day trader using this kind of trading, and trust me, it's really profitable and very trusted. So here, based on the 4-hour time frame, we have to wait for the market to rise to another 31 pips before we can start shorting. Now you might tell me, but Salah, here on the 4-hour time frame you have the nearest tail to that bearish breakout candle. Why don't you lower your entry? Well, because for a simple reason is on the left side, where is the nearest level of a resistance as well? Right here. Check this out. We have here also another resistance where resistance showed exactly right here. Check this out. That's actually I was talking about this one. Here we have the nearest level of a key resistance at 0.642, which makes this entry much more having actually a higher winning ratio. So let's just simply sell at 0.642. Now back to daily chart and targeting 0.631. Aiming around 105 pips of profit, and the safe zone in this case should not actually be ranging higher than the peak of the resistance right here exactly at 0.645, which will be ranging for only 38 pips. And that's gonna be everything for the AUDUSD. Let's now move to the USD CAD. So USD CAD signal, as we can see, has failed, but again it already hit take profit level without being triggered. And that, by the way, disqualified the signal instantly. If I send you a signal, for example, to sell right here, and the market did not reach our sell area and instead hit our take profit level, that instantly disqualified the signal, because I already analyzed that the market will fall to reach this level of a support. Then you don't have to buy again, to sell again if the market reach our entry, because our target has already been approached. Anyway, what can we do next with the USD CAD? I believe this movement happened yesterday due to the non-farm payroll and unemployment rate news on the USD pairs. Anyway, what's next now with the USD CAD? Now, based on the weekly chart, we can notice here a strong bullish momentum happening, and the USD CAD still actually seems like it's refusing the fall upon the pressure of the current resistance right here, exactly at 1.412. And most likely right now is going to continue the rise, since the market actually has been able to close above the level, the key level of a resistance at 1.410. Even on daily chart, we can see here that we had, of course, a real level of a resistance as well, and the market indeed closed above this level of a resistance, which shows, of course, a strong bullish momentum. So where exactly we can continue buying the USD CAD? Well, in this case, it's hard to use the support and resistance, the horizontal ones, but we actually have another weapon, which is the support and resistance trend lines. So what we can do right now is simply draw here a support trend line. And by the way, my friends, this is actually a strategy I have on my channel called the magic of trend lines. You can also look it up to learn about it. What you need to do, let me just show you examples. For example, you see me here drawing this level of a resistance, a support trend line based on these trend lines, right? let me just do something. I will grab the same line right here and just simply place it on the past to show you that the pair indeed respected this line all the way. Check this out. Right here, of course, we can see that the market respected the same level as a support trend line, then a resistance trend line. Then actually, even if we expand it, we can notice that the market is still respecting the same level as a support trend line. Keep it going. Here, example, we have, as we can see right here, we have another reversal happened and the market respected this level as a support trend line. Let me just keep going. Where example? I mean, everywhere. Check this out. Here we have also a support trend line has been respected, again became a resistance trend line. So the moral of the story is this line is actually a template that you can apply to find the next indecent entries. So that means what I need to do right now is simply move this same line right here and just simply place it right on the nearest level of a key support trend line, which was also a resistance trend line. Check this out. Here we have a support trend line, became a resistance trend line. Then after the fake breakout happened, became another resistance trend line, and recently another resistance trend line. Now with this very strong bullish momentum, most likely the market will respect this level and then continue the rise. So that means that we have to highlight that we have right here, of course, a strong key level of a resistance as well, right here precisely, as 1.412. So that tells us that the USD CAD has a chance to fall back, retesting the broken level of a resistance and respecting the previous level of a support trend line, and respects it, and then it will continue the rise. So I think it's a beautiful analysis on the USD CAD, and hopefully it will go as planned. Now back to daily chart to find our, even weekly chart to find our next take profit level. Since we are buying, we don't really want to keep buying more than the nearest level of a resistance at 1.425, which means we are looking for around 100, and let me just be sure, daily chart showing me that the take profit level should be 134 pips of profit, and in this case the safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging lower than the peak of the previous level of a resistance right here at 1.408, I think, ranging for around 41 pips only against 134 pips of profit. That's gonna be everything, my friends, for the USD CAD. Let's now go to the USD JPY. So that was my signal on the USD JPY last week. As you can see, the market actually has almost reached the edge of the safe zone, but did not touch it, which means this signal was still valid, and that's the reason we call it a safe zone. As long as the market is ranging inside of this zone, we are okay, hopefully, of course. Now, right now, as you can see, the USD JPY is running in around 26 pips of profit. Now we can actually keep the same signal with the minor changes, because right now we have a final price action consists of a real level of a resistance, as you can see right here, and in the middle a fake breakout. And that's exactly what I have been talking about. The real level of a resistance, a fake breakout, then you can continue shorting at the same level of a real resistance. That's the same scenario right here. Now, however, let's now move to the daily chart. Daily chart showing me here something interesting. First of all, the price action that we have, this inverted hammer. Let me just show it to you if I can. Here, once you see this candle has appeared on a resistance level, because here, of course, we have a broken level of a support, which has already become a resistance. So therefore, here we have a new level of a resistance. And this inverted hammer, once you see this candle appeared as a long tail and a short wick at the top, is actually a good sign that the market is getting ready for the bearish fall, such as this one right here, for example. Another example we can see maybe here, if I'm lucky enough. Let me just show you another example if I can. I'm trying my best, honestly. We have maybe I'm not seeing it. Maybe we have here example, by the way. Here another example of inverted hammer, and after that the market kept falling down. Maybe here we have another one at the same level of a resistance. As we can see, the same candle has appeared, and after that the market kept falling. So that being said, most likely we can actually continue shorting the USD JPY, but again with the minor changes to the signal. Let's now move to the 1 hour time frame. So here on the 1 hour time frame, what we have is again a real level of a resistance and the fake breakout. So therefore I would recommend to sell right here exactly at the peak of the real level of a resistance at 150.584. So that means we have to adjust our entry to be just right here at 584, and that's it. That's going to be the only change we are going to do with our signal, keeping the same safe zone and keeping also the same take profit level, aiming around 200. Actually, that's quite a lot. Let me just edit the take profit level to be actually more realistic and achievable, right? So therefore, our take profit level is going to be at 148.603. All right, and the same entry is gonna be good. So that's gonna be a safe zone of around 67 pips against almost 200 pips of profit. That's gonna be everything, my friends, for the USD JPY. Let's now finally move to the USD CHF. All right, so USD CHF signal, as you can see, has almost been activated, almost been triggered, but reversed just like 10 pips far away from the entry, which is a bummer. However, at least it was the right direction. But now, what's next with the USD CHF? From my point of view, let me just now move to the weekly chart. Weekly chart showing me here that the USD CHF is currently facing a real level of a support at the bracket of 0.875, which means the pair actually has a good chance to continue the rise for the next week. Remember, I am right now on the weekly chart, which means I have to just figure what's gonna be the next candle. Only one candle is what we are looking for. And from my point of view, the next candle is gonna be bullish. And after reaching this level of a resistance, the USD CHF has a chance to continue the fall. So based on weekly chart, we are looking to buy the pair. Moving directly to the 4-hour time frame, because right here, I mean, it's really clear to me that we had right here, of course, a real level of a support at 0.876, which was in the past a key level of a resistance. Right now became here a real level of a support, followed with this fake breakout. So most likely this is gonna be one of the best entries, should be, hopefully, supposed to be. I'm praying for that. Because of course in Forex we can never promise, we can never guarantee anything, we can never promise at all. This is actually a big mistake. I should not promise in Forex. I will just tell you this is supposed to be the best entry possible to buy the USD CHF after it dropped to another 17 pips. And if that happens, we will actually be looking at inverted head and shoulders as well, which confirms that the market is going to continue the rise. So my suggestion for you is wait to see any price action indicates that the USD CHF is getting ready for the reversal, then place your buy at anywhere right here. But maybe don't buy exactly at the entry, because you just want to see a confirmation that the market is being rejected or declined from the bearish breakout from this level of a support. However, if we do that, our target is going to be the nearest level of a key support right here, to retest, of course, that level of a broken support as 0.882. So that means that we are looking for around 59 pips only. I'm on the 1 hour time frame. Sorry. I'm on the 1 hour time frame. Yes, that's actually my honest mistake. We should actually be aiming the nearest. Oh yeah, daily chart also showing us a pin bar. I forgot to show that. So another confirmation that the USD CHF is indeed going to continue the rise. However, we will be targeting the nearest level of a key resistance to our entry right here as 0.887, sorry, and a safe zone that shouldn't actually be ranging lower than the real level of a support right here at 0.872, which means we're looking for around 105 pips of profit, and a safe zone that will be ranging for 44 pips only. And there goes our new analysis on the upcoming week, my friends. I really hope it's going to be a profitable one, and hopefully we will all make good profits together. And again, don't forget to join our VIP channel on Telegram, and also our free channel on Telegram to receive any updates about these signals that you are receiving here on YouTube. I will update you if I notice any changes in the market. And this is the channel Xtreme Trader Signals. You can look it up, or you can just simply check the description below of this video to find the link to join directly. And you can also get the chance to join our VIP group of Telegram to receive these signals, and hopefully we will get even better results than this. So until then, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.